privilegio, un gusto, un sueño estar aquí con Norma Kamali, una mujer maravillosa, una diseñadora estrella, un ícono de la moda, un ícono de Nueva York, para empezar este 2025 con el lujo de una entrevista donde nos cuenta acerca de su vida, acerca de su empresa que ya cumple 56 años. Norma, welcome. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for this chat with people en español. Bienvenida.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure and an honor to be a part of this. Thank you.
A big anniversary is coming, 56 years of creating magic, wonderful proposals that liberate women. They're versatile, they are beautiful, and once you have one of your pieces, you can have it forever.
Thank you.
See,
that's
true.
Actually, there is a subliminal intention for that to happen. I think my favorite purchases personally are things that stay in my wardrobe or stay in my life forever. And so there is an intention there, I guess, when I'm doing a collection.
So let's talk about this big anniversary, 56 years. What your secret is to just keeping the magic alive, being so powerful and so inspiring in many ways.
You know, I'm very lucky that I'm having a creative life and that it continues and that I'm very inspired and my business is very strong. So it's a dream to be able to do creative things every day. So the company is the same, but actually every decade it is a major change, and every year, especially recently, things change so quickly. So you have to really love change to be in this business. The interesting thing is that when a designer is inspired, you never know if it's going to be a big hit and that everybody's going to love it or they're not. So when I did the first athleisure pieces, this was right after Studio 54. So Studio 54 was sparkles and color and very different kinds of clothes that look especially good at night. And then the next phase, the next movement was about fitness, athleisure, meaning an athletic vibe on how you approach living in the world. And so when I used sweatshirt fabric to create a collection, nobody had been thinking about that at all, especially the collection was gray. It was gray heather sweatshirt fabric after all the color and the sparkles. And I did sneakers with it, and it was very, very comfortable and easy. And it was a shock to me that there were lines to get into stores to get the collection, and that it became a worldwide kind of desire to dress like that.
And then there's also something that we must mention for those who I want to show them who you are. I mean, in terms of like all those iconic celebrities, stars, Farrah Fawcett with the red bathing suit that became so iconic. And from there to today, when we think about Simone Biles, when we think about J-Lo, how is that? I mean, those celebrities that have come to have the privilege of wearing your clothes inspire other women.
Well, I'm privileged that they have the interest to do that. I don't necessarily seek out celebrities because I love the woman who's my customer. I connect with her really well. But I really love that throughout each decade, I've had fantastic photographs of famous women who've done incredible things with their careers and their talent, looking amazing in my clothes and making me look good. So I'm very grateful to them. And I'm still grateful. I see the list of people who are wanting to use the clothes or wear the clothes or be seen in events in them, and I'm honored that that happens. But I think the thing that is common with those celebrities and with the woman who wears my clothes is that there's a certain energy that she has that enjoys the adventure of getting dressed and having an identity in them and having a good time in what she's wearing. So it's my responsibility to make sure that it's an unforgettable, fun experience, and that it's something that's not disposable, that you want to keep. And people still have the clothes from the 80s, and they pass them down to their children and now their grandchildren. So that's really a special compliment for me.
That's your magic. Tell us about what's coming, when this collection will be out, and then we'll finish with your book, which I brought for you to sign for me.
So there's so many ways to show a collection, and after so many years of doing different presentations, one of my favorites in our space, because we have 17,000 square feet, is to do an installation of 100 mannequins.
Wow.
And present the collection so you can see everything at once, and that you can walk through it and touch it and get up close to it. And then we have an LED wall that is 38 feet long, and you can see the clothes photographed on models and in motion. And so the idea is the texture, the colors, obviously, that you saw, red, black, and white, were very dominant. And there were patterns throughout as well, and texture. And I think the pre-fall collection, the summer pre-fall collection, is an interesting one because you're transitioning through several seasons at the same time. So a lot of the clothes are clothes that are in between the big seasons. Summer pre-fall is basically April,
Okay.
May, and we look forward to April, May because it's chilly now.
A little bit, just
A little chilly.
Can we talk a little bit about that power that you have? And then I want also to talk about this. I am invincible, soy invencible. This is your book.
Yes.
And it's beautiful, and I brought it so you can sign it.
And my pleasure. So I Am Invincible is really a handbook. And because I am fortunate to be doing what I'm doing for so long and know so many women and interact with so many women, I'm using my own personal experiences and also research that I've done on aging with power. And this book is great for 20-year-olds and great for women through the decades. And transitioning from one decade to another is a very big deal. And women are on a roller coaster of different things that are happening, including a hormonal roller coaster. And so really taking care of ourselves, really looking at physical health, brain health, and the health to live a full life for as long as you desire is really kind of the big summation of what this handbook is about.
Power.
Aging with power, yes.
I love it. When I feel empowered, when I'm healthy, I am strong. And then I can do all the things I need to do to reach the goals I need. Oh wow, this keeps going on and on, but it's so beautiful. Just this, the cover says a lot, and it's a very strong message of who you are.
Oh, thank you.
Gracias, Norma.
Gracias.